James Akers here, the tie guy. Today I'm going to be tying probably one of my favorite looks, one of my favorite ties. It is an Isaia brown tie with white, I call it lattice work. It kind of looks like lattice work. And this is just an absolutely phenomenal tie. I've had this tie for maybe a year or two, and it's definitely stayed in my collection. You know, I've had ties come and go, but this one stays here. I wear it a few times a year. When you've got the tie, I've got a pretty big tie collection, so I don't have to wear a tie more than maybe once every few months or so. But this one definitely keeps working its way back into the rotation of my wearable ties. It is by the Naples, Italy manufacturer Isaia. This is one of their 7-fold ties, which means they've taken one large piece of silk and one Italian tailor has folds that piece in a certain way, presses it, folds it, presses it, total of 7 times until they come out with this work of art. I would call it a work of art. They just do a great job with their ties. The Naples tailors know what they're doing. Isaia does a great job there. As far as the review goes, this is a very thick tie. You know, you can see just the amount of silk that's in here. It's very thick, so it's going to tie a little bit wider knot. I would not wear this with a button-down shirt, so I've picked out a shirt today. It should go good with it. Pairing this with purple, even though there's no purple in the tie, I like the look of brown and white with purple, and you'll see how it all comes together here in the end. Even though it's a very thick tie, the silk still just lays perfectly. You know, when you move it along your hand, it just lays absolutely perfectly. You can see from the back, the seam may not be absolutely perfect because, again, it was done by hand. Just a very luxurious feel is the best way I could put it. When you feel this tie, you can tell it's made with good materials. So let's tie it up and see how it comes together. I have tied this tie before, but it's been a little while. But I know because it's a thick silk, it's going to require a lot of length in the tie. So I'm going to start the tie all the way down here. Normally I'm up in this range here because I feel like it's going to take a lot of silk to tie this. So we take the long part of the tie and we bring it over top. Then we come back in behind, up and through. Even just holding right here, I can just feel the amount of silk that's in this. Then we come around behind, up, over, and through. On a thicker silk, you got to really keep this thing together or it gets sloppy in a hurry. Now we're going to come over the top, back behind, up and through. And then we've created this little pocket here. We're going to push the tie down through. We hold the top of the tie. We pull it down through. Now we're going to tighten it all up. We take and make sure our edges are down. Then we're going to hold the knot and pull on the long part of the tie to tighten this knot up. Look how beautiful that knot comes together. We want the tip of the tie, this part right here, to come between the top and the bottom of the belt buckle. Let's see about our length here. And it's about halfway down. I couldn't have planned it any better. Absolutely perfect. I had someone ask me in I think it was on my Instagram, messaged me and asked how to always get it right. Well, if you watch enough of my videos, you'll see sometimes I tie them 2 and 3 times. Usually I get it right because I have a feel for the ties, but I will keep tying it until it's right. I've literally done 3 in one video before, and I know my ties. It works. So we want to make this all symmetrical, so we're just going to adjust this. Make sure that knot is nice and tight. We're going to tuck the back of it back in. Make sure our length's still right. It is. Look how beautiful that came together. I'm going to come in close. You can see it. Perfect triangle. Perfectly symmetrical. This looks absolutely beautiful. So, about to sneeze. Excuse me. How's that for video? I do these in one take, so you hear the sneezes, you hear the dogs bark in the background, and everything else. I don't have all that fancy equipment where I can just cut out that sneeze. So if you're at home saying Gesundheit or God bless you, thank you very much. The look is going to start scrolling across the bottom of your screen, but I'm going to go through it with you right now. Let me get my jacket on here. Okay, see how nice that came together with the purple and the brown? I just think purple and brown look great together. They just really cause a pop of color. All right, we have on a brown Hermenegildo Zegna suit. This suit was tailored to me, fits me, it fits my shape perfectly. I really like this suit a lot. We're wearing a purple Brooks Brothers shirt, and we're wearing French cuffs today. So we have our cufflinks on, and we're wearing Hermenegildo Zegna cufflinks. It has their like their seal on it. On their cufflinks, and there's some close-ups of these on my Instagram. We're wearing a brown Isaia tie, a very thick plush tie, plush is a good word, with white checkers or white lattice work throughout. We're pairing that today with a brown Salvatore Ferragamo belt with a silver belt buckle and a pair of really nice chocolate brown Bally Oxfords. On my Instagram, tie guy James Akers. You'll see close-ups of the cufflinks, close-ups of the belt and shoes, close-ups of the tie, so you can see the textures and the layers, the whole outfit stage. You also see me doing some poses with the outfit on, close-ups of the knots, some selfies, things like that. So check out my Instagram, tie guy James Akers. If you enjoyed my videos, please click on subscribe and like. I appreciate you guys, but I am ready for work.